Oh, here we go. All right, so every time there is a unboxing, you gotta pull out the knife. Hold on, you gotta protect yourself now. You gotta protect yourself, so let me go ahead and
This is a cold war. Do you know what you
What's so serious? What's so serious? What's going on, guys? It's your guy Serious Mindset, and I am back with another video. And first and foremost, let me just go ahead and say thank you. I appreciate you guys for watching me, for subscribing. I think for hitting that sub button. Make sure you hit that notification bell if you didn't, and drop a fire emoji right after What's So Serious. I greatly appreciate it. But nevertheless, it's another vlog mod video, but I want to show you guys. I've been working off camera, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, Serious_Lanes, you would know that I do a couple of mods that's not, currently on YouTube. I try not to, flood little things and other things like that or whatnot. But needless to say, I end up putting my own banner together. So at first, this used to be white, and then I changed it because I didn't like it. And then I had a gap right here at first. So if you follow me on Instagram, you guys know that. So I had a lot of mess ups, but needless to say, it's not big, it's not bold. It's pretty much the same color of the Widebody, which is triple nickel. And then of course, you got the Serious Lanes right there, YouTube, and then you got the Instagram. So something settled, something nice. You see I'm rocking the yellow spokes, lug nut spokes or whatnot, and then you see the Bumble with the red eye in there. So I didn't get the horn because I figured, I wanted to keep it somewhat just as the Bumblebee, except red, because everybody already thinks that this is a Hellcat, and then you see the red, oh, it's a red eye. So needless to say, that's neither here nor there. I just like messing with people. What's so serious? But the main topic of the video is this package right here, and I already have my carpet laid out, so we are going to do unboxing. I just need to find my knife. I have to find the knife. Should be, oh, here we go. All right, so every time there is a unboxing, you gotta pull out the knife. Hold on, you gotta protect yourself now. You gotta protect yourself. So let me go ahead and hold on. All right. All right, so this is knife time. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this unboxing right quick. So if you see the thumbnail, you know what it is. Yes, I do have the Trackhawk exhaust tips. These were, yeah, you gotta pay for them. So I didn't want to go with something that was just off of eBay or Amazon, because I wanted to keep my resonators. Again, I know if I take off my resonators, this thing is gonna sound crazy. Like it's okay because it's a muscle car, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. So I want it to still sound unique, sound like. So needless to say, let's go ahead and unbox the box. Anyway, What's So Serious? Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Drill chop chop. So I couldn't get it with one. Hold on. They always say never pull a knife towards you. So if you do it slowly. I'm working on one hand, so don't judge. I'm gonna try to get this thing off. Ooh, that thing cut like butter. This from Maven Mopar. So Maven Mopar, shout out to you guys. They shipped it out real fast, real easy. I just threw that thing down too. So it should be an easy install, But before I get in more into the install, I'm gonna sit down too. So I got the flip flops on. Oh, make sure you follow my guy Fuzio. We got this whole little thing. He been talking about my feats and stuff since we first did our first mod for the tent party. So make sure you follow Fuzio. His link will be in the description, and also $300 or whatnot. So stay tuned. But I got on the sandals because you know it's that sandal time. Right. I thought they packaged this with, well, I hope I didn't damage anything. I'm nervous now. All right. Oh man. Sheesh. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh my God. The Trackhawk tips. I did not know that they're like a chrome blackish type deal. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ceramic coat these as well. Yeah, I'm gonna ceramic coat these. I'm gonna go ahead and do a ceramic coat on these tips right quick because look how beautiful they are. So let's go ahead and open this one up too without trying to damage the merchandise. All right. Get that out the way. Get that out the way. Move that over there. Alright, if you guys seen my last video, I did ceramic coat the wheels, so it's only proper that I do these as well. But man, this is so beautiful. This is beautiful. This was worth every penny, and then it's pretty heavy too. So the install is going to be easy, but let me go ahead and do a ceramic coat, and then I'm gonna touch bases with you guys. I'm trying not to make this video as long, but I have the ceramic coat. I didn't expect it to be glossy. I was expecting chrome nevertheless, but I like the staggered look. So you see how it's going to be staggered. So if I want this one to be like that, either I can have them like this, or I can decide to have them like that. So I can do numerous options with it since this is kind of already flared out. So I can do it either or not like that, but you understand the concept. But let me go ahead and ceramic coat, and then I'll touch base with you guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, and just like that, we are back to rim ceramic coat. That's basically what I did for the Trackhawk exhaust tips. Can't even talk. This is already done, so make sure that you of course protect your hands, because the one that I already had in the container, it was hard, solid as a rock. So it took me less than maybe like 5-10 minutes, because I did a prep just to make sure they didn't have, meaning Mopar, they didn't have any type of coating on it, because it looks like a blackish chrome type deal. So it came in very shiny. So as you see here, it's very smooth. So this is, like I said, it's an investment. If you're willing to get some tips like this, I think it's $150 a piece. So roughly around $300 for some exhaust tips. But needless to say, I want to keep the resonators on. So let's get under here and start working it like we should. So these are the factory tips, and as you see, loosen this bolt up, it should go right over. I don't expect it to be difficult, because this is still, a brand new vehicle. I think I only have like 2,500 miles or whatnot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to it. First, the sound, right? So let's see. Oh, messing up my deal. All right, let's see if there's a sound difference. I don't know. It might be. I asked around. It might be a little sound difference. Let's see. Let's do a. I would say a moderate cold start. And as you see, I did. Man, look at that. So if you guys follow me on Instagram again, my pictures look like how my car looks. So it's literally ceramic coated. I did a crazy deep wash because it needed it. So let's go ahead and do a cold start. Let's see how this thing goes. Excuse all this mess over here. I will be cleaning that up this weekend, so that will be cleaned up. Let's see what. So that is the cold start of the factory tips. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the Trackhawk tips, and then we're gonna go from there. So stay tuned, guys. All right, I got a little concerned a little bit. I got a little concerned a little bit. So as you see, the resonators are still on. See this clamp right here. Now they did give me some other screws, but I'm gonna tell you guys why I got nervous. I got nervous because I didn't know if this tip was gonna come off, because when I was pulling I was like So what I did, just in case you guys want to do this mod, is I did WD-40 because I had this angle, so I sprayed right around here, and then I tried to hit it with the regular hammer. Don't do that. I ended up doing like a little dent here. So I went inside and I went on ahead and grabbed the good old Fred Flintstone mallet. So the next goal is trying to decide if I want it to be, if I want it like that, or if I want it like, so either I can go the tip like this. So either I can go here, I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit, but I can either go there, or I kind of like that too. It looks a little dope. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, there we go. It looks a little dope. So no matter how it go, it still gives a unique tip. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with it like that. I think I like that. But if I do that, I wonder if my diffuser is going to get a little bit of that because it's not, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. All right, so just stay tuned. You guys gonna see what comes of this venture. I just finished putting on the tips. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna walk you guys through what I went through, just in case you want to do it. Now if you went to a muffler shop, there's a couple of things that you have to be aware of, and it's not just putting on the tips, it's making sure that both sides are even. So with that being said, I had to make sure and again, so between the mind you, look at it, look, first and foremost, let's just admire this for a second. Let's see, hold on, let's just admire this for a second. Like, check the, come on now, what is going on? What is going on? Oh, there we go. So check this out. Like, I don't think the camera does it justice. Like, I did the ceramic coat because I want to make sure I keep the integrity of the tips. Nevertheless, there we go. Looks perfect now. But you can see I decided not to do, because I could have had this tip over here and that tip over there, but I wanted to do the long tip out, short tip on the inside, because it just stands out. It's different, right? So the only thing that I noticed with the tip is that this little oval piece right here, you know, you kind of can see the little screw right there, but nevertheless, the most important part that you have to consider, and I'm gonna show you guys, is your measurements. So it took me a while to get this side going because I have to match the other side, but you see I got about an inch right there, and then I have about 1.25 inches right there, and then it's the same thing right here. So the inside is 1.25 inches, you can see that, and then right here it's about 1 inch right there. So nevertheless, I am even between the gap space. So if you pull up behind me and you see me, you know, I'm gonna go with T.I. You don't know me. But anyway, you can see the gap. Let's see. You can see the gap in between both are even. So that's the most important thing. So the next important thing, of course, is the sound. So we're gonna go with sound. So let's see. I got the wife out here too. She don't want to be on camera, so
Nope.
say hello.
Nope.
Say hello.
Hi.
Anyway, all right. So here's the cold start. Look, this is my first time starting it up too. The wife is out here, so she's about to hear it too. So let's see. So, nevertheless, guys, this is the install of the Trackhawk tips on my Widebody Scatpack. So, if you like the video, just make sure you hit the subscribe button. First and foremost, the important thing, let me backtrack, is the like button. So, and then not only that, hit the subscribe button, then hit that notification bell, and then drop a fire emoji. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But at the end of the day, stay serious. I appreciate you guys for watching. Watch the serious.
This is a cold war. Do you know what you're
Watch the serious.